my god.
Yeah, you see our
Egg?
between 1.9 to 2.2 kilograms.
Okay, 1.9 to 2.2 kgs. So this is the ostrich egg that you see here in my hand. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. You're watching episode 2 where we dive deep into two of South Africa's crown jewels, Stellenbosch where every grape tells a story, and Oudtshoorn where the earth pulses with the wild wind and wonder. Hi everyone, good morning. This is Ashwini here. So this is our last day in Cape Town and we're going to check out from the hotel right now. We're going to go for a self-drive from Cape Town to Stellenbosch. It's almost a 50-kilometer drive and Stellenbosch is towards the east of Cape Town. It's pretty windy out here and it's started raining again. So this is our drive for today. It's a beautiful Audi. So this place that we're going to, Stellenbosch, it's a town in the Western Cape province of South Africa. So this is situated almost 50 kilometers on the east of Cape Town, and it's popularly known as the city of oaks because of the large number of oak trees that were planted by its founder, Simon van der Stel. So guys, this entire journey from Cape Town to Stellenbosch and Stellenbosch to Oudtshoorn in a self-driven vehicle, it's all about the experience, the drive and the kind of satisfaction you get driving on the international roads. So as we're driving, a little bit about Stellenbosch for you. So Stellenbosch is the second oldest European settlement in South Africa after Cape Town, and they are very famous for their wine estates, their Dutch architecture and oak-lined streets. So very soon we are going to see some of the famous vineyards where we are going to do a tasting of chocolates and cheese as well. It's truly an amazing drive. It doesn't feel really tiring because the roads are really good over here and the traffic is not too much. So Amit, how do you feel so far driving on the roads of Cape Town?
A different experience for sure. Empty roads, empty highways, not something which we see usually in India. So it's a fun drive until now. Let's see how the day goes.
And how is your experience driving the Audi?
Well, the amazing car for sure. Europeans sure know how to make cars.
So our very first stop is going to be at the Afrikaanse Taal Monument. This monument is on the Paarl Mountain overlooking the town. It was officially opened on 10th of October 1975, marking 50 years since Afrikaans became an official language of South Africa. So this was designed by Jan van Wyk. It's symbolic, and the various structures, tapering, convex, concave, all of it represents different influences on the Afrikaans right from Europe, Africa and Asia, as well as political history. This monument isn't just a sculpture, it has gardens, walking trails with indigenous flora, fynbos, a green open-air gallery, playgrounds, plus a bistro with a beautiful view. It's used for events, picnics and also for educational visits. So from here we are heading to Anura Vineyards. So Anura Vineyards is 10 minutes drive from the Paarl Valley. So it's a family-owned and run wine estate situated in the foothills of Simonsberg Mountain in the Western Cape. Let's see how beautiful this vineyard is. We are expecting some panoramic views overlooking the vineyards, ponds and the fynbos. So here we are at the Anura Vineyards, one of Stellenbosch's gems that is owned and run by Timon, Jenny and Lance Boma. Perched on the foothills of Simonsburg Mountains, this place benefits from a mix of soils, slopes and microclimates, perfect for growing a wide variety of grapes, even some that are quite uncommon here in South Africa. The Boma family bought the farm in 1989. Initially, it was two small vineyard blocks. Over time, they expanded to something like 120 to 150 hectares under vine, producing both for them and formally selling grapes to neighboring estates until their first vintage under the Anura label in 2001. You can't really talk about Anura without the Forest Hill Cheesery. Established in 2000, it produces a boutique range of artisan cheeses, creamy white molds like the Brie and Camembert, but richer and more flavorful than some of the commercial kinds while not overly ripe. The table cheeses mature 2 to 3 months like Bella, Marish, and their flagship Anura Mountain cheese, which is aged 5 to 7 months for complex nutty flavor. So all of these are made by hand and in small volumes.
This one?
So yeah, this is Brie. Then that's over next to it. That's Camembert cheese. All soft cheeses, white mold cheese. And over here, this is our harder cheeses. So that first hard cheese, that's Boerengas, which is matured cheese. So that's the minimum matured cheese. Then next to it with the blue linings here and there, that's our 2 years matured cheese. So it's from the day of production, it spent 2 days maturing. So that's our much more saltier, I would say, cheese.
Okay.
Those are the next 3 cheeses. Those are all flavored Marish cheese. So it's a semi-hard, semi-soft, how you feel about it. The other one is Marish with some cayenne pepper on the side. And last, there's some marish with some mixed sesame seeds. Yeah.
So what makes Anura special is their hands-on approach, everything from the canopy management, the yield control, to how each wine block is treated. The grapes are hand-harvested at just the right ripeness, then sorted carefully, both by machine and by hand, to pick only the best bunches. They follow through in the cellar too, tailoring fermentation, the choice of oak and the aging for every lot, so the character of each grape and block shines through.
So we are now going to drive to the Franschhoek town. This place really amazes me because the routes are so scenic with panoramic views, and I don't think you could ever enjoy this place in a better way. So self-drive is really a very good option if you have enough time to explore South Africa. So Franschhoek comes from the name French corner in the Afrikaans language. It's a small town in the Western Cape province, and it is also one of the oldest towns in South Africa. It was formerly known as the Olifant's Hoek, as there used to be a large group of elephants roaming around this valley. So this is one of the most recommended places if you really want to drive through a scenic route and get some pictures.
The road winds its way along mountain slopes, sharp bends and quiet valleys. So if you time it right, say for example late afternoon for the golden glow or early morning for the mist and shadows, the light here is magical. You just got to be careful on the curves. You need to drive slow, soak in the view, pull over for the shots. And like I said, this isn't just about getting to Franschhoek, but the drive, that itself is a part of the adventure. So we are almost there at the Franschhoek Pass lookout point. Check this out, you guys. Perched high above the Franschhoek Valley, the view is jaw-dropping. The vineyards patchwork below, the rugged mountains framing everything. It's all so beautiful. This pass is one of the South Africa's oldest engineered routes, built back in 1825 by the Royal Africa Corps.
So we are now going to visit the Spear Wine Farms in Stellenbosch. So the Spear Wine Farms have been growing grapes and making wine since the early 1700s. So the year 1692 saw Governor Simon van der Stel inscribe his name on the first title deed for the farm, making it one of the first farms to be established in Stellenbosch. So this wine farm is not just a wine tasting center, but it's also ideal family friendly location. So looking forward to seeing this place, and we're almost reaching there. We are just 10 minutes away from the place, and it's drizzling a bit, but the weather here can be quite unpredictable.
300 meters, slide right.
So let's see. So this chocolate and wine tasting costs around 95 Rand per person and is also vegetarian friendly. So if you really fall in love with the wine or the chocolates here, then you can take home some and share the love. So here we are at this Pure Wine Farms, just about entering the property.
Your destination is on the right.
If relaxing food, scenic wine tasting, art in the open, and soulful surroundings are your thing, Spear is a kind of place that slows you down in the best way possible.
So that's all for today, guys. We're going to call it a day. It's the temperature is currently 14 degree right now, and we are going to check in to the Zevenwacht wine estate. We're almost there. So this is the entry point to the estate. This is going to be our stay for tonight.
Zevenwacht is a Dutch word meaning 7 expectations. This wine farm is located just outside Stellenbosch on the Stellenbosch wine route. With a history stretching back 3 centuries, the farm feels like a place where the past and present meets.
So here we are. This is going to be our stay for tonight. It's an amazing room. Let me give you a room tour. Okay, here is the sit out area, so let's give you a quick glimpse. You see that, guys? Wow, truly amazing. So this is the view of the estate. It's very cold out here.
So that's all for the day, guys. We have explored, tasted and soaked in the beauty of Stellenbosch. So day 1 is officially in the books. So let's see what day 2 brings for us, and it's gonna get much bigger.
Hello everyone, good morning. So we have checked out from the estate at Stellenbosch and we are on our way to Oudtshoorn. So Oudtshoorn is almost a 430 kilometer drive from Stellenbosch. So this entire journey from Cape Town to Oudtshoorn via Stellenbosch, it's all about the scenic drive, the panoramic views, and it's truly an amazing experience to go via self-driven vehicle. A little bit about Oudtshoorn for you. So Oudtshoorn is popularly known as the ostrich capital of the world. So it is famous for its large ostrich population, and here you can visit the ostrich farms like the Safari Ostrich Show Farm or the Kango Ostrich Farm. Then they have the Kango Caves, which are ancient limestone caves.
Turn right.
So we are planning to visit all of this tomorrow. So today it's all about the drive, and we're going to have some pit stops to visit some of the popular spots. So we are going to drive through Swellendam and Barrydale. These places are known for their spectacular mountain views and is a highly recommended route if you want to go via scenic route. So Swellendam is also the 3rd oldest town in South Africa, And on our way, we have a recommendation to stop at Ronnie's sex shop, so don't literally go by the name.
So here we're going to roll into Barrydale along Route 62, where you'll be greeted by the gentle embrace of the Langberg Mountains and the valley's quiet charm. So Barrydale is a small village, also called as a Klein Dorpy, meaning a small village with a huge heart. This lies in the Western Cape of South Africa, which is tucked in the valley where the lush Overberg meets the semi-arid Klein Karoo. So as you move through Barrydale, the scenery changes dramatically from green fertile valleys towards the dry rugged terrains of the Karoo, from mountain draped in fynbos to hills dotted with succulents. So guys, if you ever drive through Barrydale, take a moment to let it sink in. The mix of the mountains and valleys, the quiet roads, the vibrant touches of human life. May this drive through Barrydale be more than a transit. May it be a memory that you carry with you.
So here we are at the Ronnie's sex shop. We are here at the Ronnie's sex shop. You can see that one behind me. We have Ronnie here with me, and I really want to hear from him on what is the story behind this name, Ronnie's sex shop. Hi Ronnie.
Hi. I would love to tell you, but what have you heard?
No, we would love to hear that from you. I've read about it on the internet, but still, it would be nice to hear from you.
Well, basically, I started 28 years ago. It started November 97.
Okay.
I had put Ronnie's shop on the wall to open a shop, which I never did. And my friends added the sex as a joke. And I was not very happy at the time, but I've got over that.
Okay.
It's worked out very well. Sex sells, there's no two ways about that, even if there is no sex, just the word. So it started as a joke. This building behind you was a small little veranda, and this building, and with demand the rest came. We
Okay.
were- And
Yeah, so that name is the reason why this place is so popular?
correct,
Okay, that's
all
interesting.
because of sex. And there
So we
is-
were actually curious when we heard this from some of them and they recommended us visiting this place.
Yeah.
So we were a bit curious on what is this sex shop all about. And then my husband said this has nothing to do with sex, but it is it's a bar and restaurant. So we wanted to really come and explore. But it looks really nice.
Well,
We see some
well,
we see some things hanging inside there. So do you want to talk about it a bit? So what exactly is that we see inside there?
basically it's bras coming from customers, but it's bras, caps, t-shirts, stickers, writing on the wall. It all comes from customers. None of that was mine.
Okay,
It was just an empty building.
okay, okay.
There's lots of drunk people.
Okay, that's nice to know, Ronnie. So thank you so much, Ronnie.
No problem. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you. So we're almost there right now. Another 4.5 kilometers to go. It's 5:20 p.m. So our stay for tonight is at the Ziku guest farm. So the Ziku is a stunning guest house that is located in the heart of Oudtshoorn. Here we are.
You can see the beautiful sunset there.
So let's give you a quick tour of the property and also the cottage. So whether you're seeking adventure or relaxation, The Zico Guest Farm offers a memorable stay with a blend of nature, comfort, and unique experiences.
Hello everyone, very good morning. So this is our second day at Oudtshoorn and it's a bright sunny day today. We woke up to 4 degree and it's still pretty cold. The temperature right now is 9 degree, but you can see the weather for yourself. We are heading towards the Kango Caves. So the Kango Caves are limestone caves and they are one of the tourist attractions out here. We had visited a similar cave in Vietnam when we had been to the Halong Bay, and those were also amazing limestone caves and they were really beautiful. So let's see how different this one is. From there we are going to the Kango Wildlife Ranch and then the Safari Ostrich Farm. So really excited and looking for a wonderful day ahead.
Tucked into the foothills of the Swartberg Mountains near Oudtshoorn, the Kango Caves are a natural wonder that offers visitors a breathtaking journey through time and geology. So known for their dramatic stalactites, stalagmites and ancient rock formations, the caves are one of South Africa's most remarkable attractions and a must-visit destination for nature enthusiasts and adventurers alike. So these Kango caves were formed over millions of years ago by the slow dissolution of limestone rock. So these vast underground chambers and passageways are all adorned with awe-inspiring formations, many of which have taken thousands and thousands of years to develop. The cave stretches over 4 kilometers, however, only a portion of it is open to the public. From the entrance, a flight of stairs descends to Vanzil's Hall, an enormous cavern that is 107 meter long, 54 meters at its widest and up to 17 meters in height. The formations here are incredible, some of them with names such as impressive 10-meter high Cleopatra's Needle, the organ pipes and the frozen waterfall. The Kango caves were formed over millions of years ago as underground water seeped into limestone rock. Gradually this rock dissolved, the gaps created in the rock became caves, and the process is ongoing. So eventually a large system of tunnels and chambers were created. The Kango caves are located in a limestone belt stretching 1.5 kilometers wide and almost 16 kilometers long. So their formations, created by intricate chemical processes, were further shaped over time by water and relentless forces of rivers carving into the rock. The caves finally dried out and transformed into fossil caves. This gave rise to stalactites, stalagmites and helictites which adorn every corner of the cave. The effect is magnificent.
Gentlemen, this formation is semi-translucent. Yeah, some people call it Megamind, some call him Jesus, some call him Lady with a Mustache. I call him Voldemort Jackson.
So, this was more than a tour beneath the earth. It's a journey through years, through nature's artistry, and through rare stillness. May this beauty that we've seen in the cave remind us of the wonders everywhere around us.
So that was Kango Caves for you. I really hope you guys enjoyed the view. So it truly was very beautiful. It's a 20 million year old limestone cave which has been open to public since 1800s. Yeah. So from here we are now moving to the safari ostrich farm. Yeah, but before that, just a small piece of information about the Kango Caves. So they have two types of guided tours. One is the heritage tour and the second one is the adventure tour. So if you just want to look around for an hour or so, then you can go for the heritage tour, the one that I was showing you guys around. And the other is the adventure tour. If you really want to do a bit of an adventure by climbing and crawling on the floor, then that is something for you. It goes probably more than an hour. So we are now heading to the safari ostrich farm. So there is a tour every 20 minutes. It's a 45 minutes guided tour where they will walk you through the life cycle stages of the ostriches, from the eggs and the chicks to full grown adults. So I was just checking for some information about the experiences that we can have over there. We can feed ostriches, we can receive a neck massage, stand on the eggs and hug Betsy, the friendly female ostrich, and you can also sit on an ostrich with your weight up to 75 kgs. So let's see what experiences are there in store for us. So here we are at the safari ostrich farm and we are waiting for our guided tour, which is going to be a 45 minutes tour. So the property looks really beautiful and here I have some ostrich food, so maybe you want to have a look. So this is how the ostrich food looks like, and we're going to have an ostrich feeding experience. Let's see how this experience goes.
So here there are 3 distinct breeding lines, each with its own story, strengths and quirks. So this one that you see here is a South African black ostrich, also called as the Oudtshoorn ostrich. It's their home favorite.
Come a bit closer now.
Oh no, please, I'm scared.
Don't be scared. So that has resulted that the species from South Africa has a very good feather quality and higher fertility. They has a height of 2.2 meters and they could weigh well over 120 kilograms. If they live under pressure, they wouldn't survive, but could withstand temperatures above 68 degrees Celsius.
Okay.
Even their eye, it's bigger than their brain. So
Wow.
they do have a lack of memory span.
These are Kenyan birds that you see ahead. So I hope you guys enjoyed the safari ostrich farm as much as we did. We definitely couldn't meet Betsy, so she's probably been moved a decade ago, but we did meet David. They were really cute birds. And now we are heading to the Kango Wildlife Ranch. So this was founded in the year 1976 as a crocodile ranch by Andrew and Glenn Erickson, which was open to the public only in 1977. So here also we have a guided tour which may last around 60 minutes. They have 90 plus species right now. And they're going to cover probably the cheetah land, the Lemur Falls, the snake park, and the croc cage diving is also one of the attractions there. So the best part is all of these are in close proximity, so they are just 3 to 5 kilometers away from each other. So we are now just 3.5 kilometers away from the wildlife ranch. So here's the information on the ticket prices.